show up at your function and everything is cool and there's cookies. So I counted about a dozen grandmas just now. Let's see if we can get 2 dozen before this song is over. We'll capture grandmas. Here we go. Grandma tells me come on over, so I knock upon her door, just like she's been waiting for me ever since the time before, exactly like the time before. Oh grandma, oh grandma, oh grandma, oh grandma. Now grandma serves me lemonade in my very own special cup. Grandma lets me make a mess, then she helps me clean it up. One more time, I got to clean it all up. Oh grandma, oh grandma, oh grandma, oh grandma. And if I have some kind of problem, grandma always understands. We play cards and finger painting, then I got to go and wash my hands. Grandma's good at snakes and ladders, crazy eights, goldfish and gin. But when we play Chinese checkers, I think grandma lets me win. I always seem to be the one who wins. Oh grandma, oh grandma, oh grandma, oh grandma. Clap your hands and say, Grandma tells me come on over, so I knock upon her door, just like she's been waiting for me ever since the time before, exactly like the time before. Oh grandma, oh grandma, oh grandma, oh grandma. Grandmas, thank you for being here. Could I get a little more vocal and dulcimer in the monitors? Can we have a round of applause for the sound man who's so good? It's not that it's tricky doing the sound for me, but he's got to do it for the trees. And that's tricky. I didn't think it would happen on Hornby Island because I've been coming to Hornby Island for many, many generations. But it happened in that last song because I looked up and I saw one person turn to another person and do this. The instrument I play is called a dulcimer. A dulcimer. If you want to say it in French, le dulcimer. Yeah, and a dulcimer is a kind of a strange looking instrument. It was invented in the United States. One of the only instruments invented in America. And if you could imagine a map of America and you went to the East Coast and headed south down the Appalachian Mountains, you come to places like Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky, Tennessee. That's where this instrument was made and invented. And people down there, everybody knows dulcimers down there, but in Canada, and I'll tell you a true story. Many years ago, I was playing in the Yukon, way up in the north. I was in a gymnasium with 500 kids. I got halfway through the show and I said, "Well, children, does anyone know the name of my instrument?" And before anybody could say a word, a grade 7 boy in the back of the gym jumps up and goes, "I know what it is. It's an electric snowshoe." His buddy sitting next to him hit him and goes, "No, man, it's an electric tennis racket." And one time I was performing in a country called Japan, and I was in Japan, and I was playing in the city of Kyoto, and I was playing for a group of Japanese children, and they kept pointing at my dulcimer, and then they'd whisper something in Japanese and fall over laughing. So at the end of my show, I asked my translator, I said, what were they saying about my instrument? He looked very embarrassed, and he said, "Well, they call your instrument the intergalactic watermelon." And I like all those names. I like the electric snowshoe because it's just so Canadian. Okay, that's the educational part. Are there any grandmas here today? If you're a grandma, please raise your hand. Everybody else clap. Yeah. Grandmas make everything cool. Yeah. My grandma was so sweet with me. Nobody would play football with me. I said, Grandma, let's go throw the football. And she'd go, okay. And she had that recipe for those cookies that you just gotta have 20 of. And when you got a problem, Grandma is right there, and Grandma will help you with your problems. And grandmas are just the best. And if you're having a party or some kind of function and you don't have a grandma, I can help you. Because I've invented the grandma trap. Yeah, you can catch grandmas. You can. You can. You can't have an opinion about that. You can catch them. Look how many we have here. That's because before the show started, I sat in the field and I went, oh, Grandma. You try it.
Oh, Grandma.
And the grandmas are here. That's because they can hear that anywhere they are in the world. You go, oh, Grandma.
Oh, Grandma.
And no matter where they are, they go, excuse me, but I must go now. And they show up at your function and everything is cool and there's cookies. I counted about a dozen grandmas just now. Let's see if we can get 2 dozen before this song is over. We'll capture grandmas. Here we go. Grandma tells me come on over, so I knock upon her door, just like she's been waiting for me ever since the time before. Exactly like the time before. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Now Grandma serves me lemonade in my very own special cup. Grandma lets me make a mess, then she helps me clean it up. One more time, I got to clean it all up. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. And if I have some kind of problem, Grandma always understands. We play cards and finger painting, then I got to go and wash my hands. Grandma's good at snakes and ladders, crazy eights, go fish and gin. But when we play Chinese checkers, I think Grandma lets me win. I always seem to be the one who wins. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Clap your hands and say, Grandma tells me come on over, so I knock upon her door, just like she's been waiting for me ever since the time before. Exactly like the time before. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. Grandmas, thank you for being here. Can I get a little more vocal and dulcimer in the monitors? Can we have a round of applause for the sound man who's so good? It's not that it's tricky doing the sound for me, but he's got to do it for the trees. And that's tricky. Because after the show, the trees get together and go, well, how was the show, Fred? Well, it was good. The lights were a little heavy on my neck, but